Hello everyone, welcome to our video lecture today. This is Sriram to explain about spanning tree protocol. I am excited to have you all here. So let's discuss the spanning tree protocol. This is the network protocol designed to prevent loops in a network topology. STP prevents loops by creating a spanning tree within networks that have redundant paths. It blocks some of the paths to prevent endless looping of data. To explain briefly, imagine a large corporate office with multiple floors, each floor having its own network switch. These switches are interconnected to form a network. Now, to ensure there is no network disruption, if one connection fails, the network is designed with redundant paths. But this redundancy can cause network loops, where data packets circulate endlessly. Here, STP comes into play. It identifies and blocks these redundant paths, allowing only one active path at a time. If one path fails, STP reconfigures the network and unblocks a previously blocked path. Let's start our configuration of a standard spanning tree protocol. Before that, you need to create a network. So in my network, I connected three switches like this from port 6 of switch 1 to port 5 of switch 2 and port 6 of switch 2 to port 6 of switch 3 and port 5 of switch 3 to port 5 of switch 1. After creating the topology, now open the putty, log in with your credentials, enable config, switch 1 as I connected to switch 1. Now let's start our configuration. Now create VLANs, VLAN 10, and now give IP address to the VLAN, interface to VLAN. So now I am giving IP address to VLAN 30. The command is IP address, and now give your IP. Now exit. You need to make the port 5 and port 6 to be trunk mode. So interface eng G0 526 switch port mode trunk. Why? Because we need to allow these VLANs into the port 5 and port 6. Switch port trunk VLAN allowed 10, 20, 30, which we created before. Exit. And now enable the standard spanning tree protocol. The command is spanning tree mode SSTP. Now spanning tree SSTP. These are the several timers to manage the protocol's operation. Here, forward time. This is like a waiting period before a bridge or switch starts to forward data. It's like waiting for a few seconds before starting a race. Hello time. This is the time between each message that a bridge or switch sends out to check the network's layout. It's like how often you might check your phone for messages. Max age. This is the longest time a bridge or switch will remember the network's layout from the last message it received. It's like remembering the last time you checked your phone before it locks and you have to unlock it again. Priority. This is a number given to each bridge or switch to decide who is in charge if there are changes in the network. The one with the lowest number takes charge. It's like choosing a team captain based on who has the lowest jersey number. Let's configure the forward time. I'm giving 4. So it is suggested that the relationship between protocol timer values be enforced by ensuring that 2 into forward time minus 1 is greater than or equal to maximum age. Maximum age is greater than or equal to hello time plus 1 into 2. So forward time is 4. 4 minus 1, 3. 2 into 3 equal to maximum age 6. Hence, the condition has satisfied. Now, spanning tree, SSTP, hello time, similar to the hello time also. I am giving the minimum value 1. So, if I add this 1 into this condition, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 into 2, 4. Hence, here maximum age is getting 6 and 6 is greater than to 4. Hence, it is also satisfied. Enter maximum age. The least value is 6. So, 6 I am giving. Now, let's configure the priority to the switch 1. Now, I am giving the 0. So, in my network, the switch 1 will get more priority than switch 2 and switch 3. Hence, right, save your configuration. Okay. Now, check. This is the spanning tree SSTP mode which I configured in switch 1, and now we have to do this same configuration in switch 2 and switch 3 to complete the protocol. Login into the switch 2. Config and change and do the same configuration which we have configured in the switch 1, the switch 2 and switch 3 also. Create VLANs and give IP address to the VLAN. Exit, interface, I take it, and now switch port mode, range, switch port, trunk, VLAN allowed, 10, 20, 30, and exit. Into the spanning tree configuration, spanning tree mode, SSTP, spanning tree, SSTP. Now configure forward time, 4, hello time. I am giving the minimum value to satisfy the relationship between the protocol timers. Exit, and then save your configuration. And once check, the configuration has been completed in switch 2, and now let's do the configuration in switch 3 to complete the process. In switch 3 also do the same configuration which we have done in the switch 2 and switch 1. Now create VLANs. And assign an IP address to the VLAN. Interface, range, switch port. The port should be in the trunk mode. Switch port, so that we can allow the multiple VLANs in these ports. Switch port trunk, VLAN allowed 10, 20, 30, exit. And now do the configuration of STP, spanning tree node, SSTP, spanning tree, SSTP, forward times 4, spanning tree, SSTP, hello time 1, exit. So the configuration, once check, completed, yes. Now let's check the spanning tree. So port 5 and port 6 both are in forward state in switch 3. Now let's check into the switch 2. So spanning tree. Here port 6 got blocked and port 5 is in forward state, which the let's check in the switch 1. Here also port 7 and port 6 are in block forward state. Let's ping to switch 2 to switch 3. Ping to switch 3. Let's ping from switch 2 to switch 3 and switch 1. Here I am pinging switch 2 to switch 3 and it successfully pinged. And now switch 2 to switch 1. Yes. In switch 2, the spanning tree port 5 is in forward state and port 6 is in block state. So now I am removing the port 5 from the switch 2 and I can check again the spanning tree. Let's check the spanning tree. Here port 6 has been turned from block state to forward state. Here STP has been successfully completed. Now access the VLAN in the other port of the switch to ping from your PC. Interface. I connected to port 2 of switch 2 and now I am passing the VLAN 30 switch port mode access switch port pivot 30 exit and save the configuration and let's has been accessed. Let's ping from PC to switch to. So open your command prompt and ping. Here it is pinging. Now I am removing the forward port from 5. Let's check the ping doesn't stop. So STP is running between the network. Now remove the another one and the pinging has been done. So STP configured successfully. If you have any queries, please drop down in the comment section.